This is the pre-lecture for lecture 9, and we're over the hump, y'all. We are more than halfway done with the class. It seems like we just started, and it's going to seem like it's just finished really, really soon. So I wanted to say, first off, that I was looking over your discussions and then the first assignment that you handed in for the discussions, and I'm really, really happy with the submissions that I've received. A couple people have gotten a little behind, and I want to encourage everybody with an online class, don't just give up. Make yourself a schedule, share it with someone, share it with me, share it with a family member. Help keep yourself on the ball by sharing your schedule, and that'll help yourself stay on target. But back to the assignments, overall, they were great. You guys have done a great job of first sort of forming a really well thought opinion and sharing that. Most people did a really, really good job of reading other people's posts, thinking about them, and then even better, writing down on the page how the thoughts from somebody else interacted with your own thoughts, and did a really nice job of writing a paragraph of how your thoughts and another few students' thoughts really came together, either to enforce your opinion or change it a little bit. And I'm really, really happy with most of the discussion assignments that you handed in, and that's reflected in your grade. WebCT has a place for me to put your grade and a comment about your assignment. Try to take a look at that before you hand in any other assignments to see if there are any hints that I gave you in your comment to improve your grade or enhance your discussion. If you can't find that, email me and we'll see if we can find that together. So, oh, another thing about discussions, just for everybody's benefit, the earlier you get your thoughts together and post it, the easier it is for everybody to have a big old discussion and more viewpoints out there. So if you've been someone who's been kind of putting off posting to the discussion board till the last minute, maybe try to bump up your submission to share with others by a couple days, and then maybe bump it up another day the next time. So try to start that discussion earlier. That'll be, of course, better for everybody. And if you're having difficulty understanding what it is I'd like you to submit for the discussion, email me and I'll send you an example. Now on to Module 9, the content. As it says in your pre-lecture guide, there's quite a bit of reading. It's section, whoa, helicopter. Section 4.5 is a really, really important foundation. Especially the figures that I mentioned in the pre-lecture guide. Don't get too engrossed in section 3.4. I'll talk about that in the lecture quite a bit. And then in the book, you've looked over this once before, polymerase chain reaction, PCR. Sometimes that's easier to learn from the videos that I show, and then come back to the book to sort of reinforce the main points of the video. So don't get too bogged down in page 71 to 75. Really I recommend trying the lecture guide first for the PCR section. Okay, and what Module 9 is going to be about is more about protein and how we get protein out of cells to having that simple tool that we can sell as a product. There's a technique called electrophoresis, which is important for biotechnology, and it just kind of found its way in here as the topic we're covering in this module. PCR, and then at the end we talk a little bit about jobs in the biotechnology industry, so don't neglect that, even though it's at the end. I know we get tired. So the highlights is really PCR. That's a big thing you're going to learn after this module. And again, the videos are a really great way to get the concept of that. I'm going to know more about how proteins work and what they're made of and what shapes they have and how to turn them into a product. Electrophoresis is an important technique that you maybe can think of as a way to see DNA, to visualize DNA. And again, I'll talk some more about products and then the jobs, practical applications of all these cool techniques. And finally, do not forget about starting the report. Hope by now you should have your company selected, and you should maybe have some notes sort of outlining your report. And again, there are instructions about how to submit the report at the end of both Module 8 lecture guide and the end of Module 9 lecture guide. So everybody is doing a nice job with the graded work that I've seen. A few folks are a little behind in submissions. It's okay. Get yourself caught up. You'll take a slight penalty grade-wise, but you'll still finish the class. And if you don't submit things at all, then of course you won't finish the class. So please try to keep on track, and please try to reach out if you're feeling a little bit alone in this online format. Reach out to your classmates, reach out to me to keep on things. Okay, so enjoy Module 9. We are over halfway through, and now you're going to be a master of biotech. Okay, bye-bye.